Another W, another freaking W. The Knicks win 130 to 121 in game 2 in round 2 over the Indiana Pacers. What an electric atmosphere at the Garden with the fuck you Reggie chants at the end. Oh my god, that was beautiful. And then Josh Hart going up to him saying, I don't know if you heard, but they said fuck you. Beautiful, just beautiful. And the thing that was beautiful was the fact that they won this game. More importantly, granted, the only ugly thing that I really have to say about this game is the fact that they pretty much, they clawed their way to win this game with the injuries that they've had, and it's annoying that they've been dealing with injuries all season long, but they found a way to battle through adversity yet again. I mean, that's just what this team does, and it's the way that they won this game. It's the way that they won. It's just the way that they are battle tested. The injury battle that they had to deal with early in the year, in January when they were running short rotations, February, all these months, mostly February, when they were running short rotations, this is where they got battle tested. This is where they learned how to fight through adversity. And you saw it in front of your own damn 2 eyes tonight. Them being able to battle through adversity. Are you kidding me with the way that they played this game from the start with OG Anunoby? It was somebody different. Every quarter, it was somebody different. That's what I was trying to say. Every quarter, it was somebody different. The first quarter, oh my God, did OG Anunoby dominate the first quarter. He dominated the first half, honestly. Then you get contributions from Jalen Brunson late in the game. You have DiVincenzo in the third quarter come out on fire. Josh Hart was pretty much consistent the entire night. And everyone was consistent for the most part the entire night. That's not me saying that they weren't. But you had somebody lead the charge, it felt like, every single quarter. And there was the supporting cast still around it. Despite the fact that Brunson had that foot injury that he had to deal with at the end of the first quarter. And he didn't play the second. They still found a way. And then you factor in the fact that OG missed the entire fourth quarter. They still found a way. I mean, this team just does it. They just do it every single night. Before we jump into everything, leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Knicks fans. And turn on your notifications so you know when I upload or go live on the channel next. But they were off to a great start. And the first quarter, underratedly, a very good quarter for the Knicks. OG Anunoby, like I said, he was on fire. He had like 20 points or so in the first half, I think. In the first quarter, he might have had like, I don't know, 15. I'm just spitballing off the top of my head. He was on fire on both sides of the ball. And the Knicks were they were getting back to their game of just getting to the glass, attacking the glass. Attacking the glass. And they were doing a way better job of defending the paint too, which is something that I had an issue with. The only problem is towards the end of the quarter, things started to get sloppy. The Knicks started turning the ball over again too much. And then you also have the fact that Indiana started getting comfortable again in the paint. And you had some bad fouls here and there. Then you get to the second quarter, the Knicks offense struggling to get going. Obi Toppin just killing them from downtown. OG had to run the offense pretty much the entire second quarter. But again, the defense was just not looking good at all. They were getting beat on the glass a lot, and the Pacers were playing their game. The second quarter was probably the ugliest of this game. You let them play your game by beating you on the glass and getting those second chance opportunities. And it was just so out of characteristic for the Knicks to do that, but that was where they were. Third quarter, though, I had a feeling they were going to come out on fire, and that's just what this team does. After the half, they come out on a roll, and that third quarter won them this game. It won them the game. Donte DiVincenzo came out on fire offensively. They were cooking on both sides. They were getting to the glass more. They had a 16-2 run at one point to tie the game. Hart and Hartenstein making big plays all over the floor. Then you make it a 21-6 run at one point. OG getting blocks, leading the transition play. All of a sudden, the Knicks find their transition game. 27-6 run. And then OG, unfortunately, has to go out of the game. But that was the best quarter for the Knicks. That third quarter was unbelievable. And then has this team done all postseason long and all year long in general? Get the timely plays. Get the timely plays. Jalen Brunson, was there ever a doubt that Captain Clutch was going to step up when it mattered most and get the big time hoops in the fourth quarter, whether it was drawing fouls, whether it was hitting shots from downtown like crazy. And they did have a little bit of a rough patch in there in that fourth quarter where they were taking too long to put up shots and make decisions with the ball. But I wasn't worried. I really wasn't worried. Brunson stepped up. DiVincenzo had a clutch three where you pretty much knew the game was over. Then the Knicks had like a weird turnover and you thought maybe, but no. Hart again. Just ballsy plays along the glass. Ballsy plays driving to the rack all night. Precious Achiuwa had some clutch time plays. I mean, this team just gets contributions up and down the lineup. It's just that simple. It is just that simple. But that second or that third quarter won them this game. If they played even a half-decent second quarter, we're talking about a blowout here. This game was closer in reach just because of the fact that Brunson had to be out of the game for as long as he did and the injuries there. The thing that does suck is I'm still waiting for Deuce McBride to step up a little bit more. 4 points off the bench from him. Not looking like himself at all. I expect him to be better. Precious, he did have some defensive struggles, but he did have some big-time plays, so I'm sitting somewhere in the middle there with this play. Brunson, again, stepped up. Devo stepped up. Anunoby he had the best game tonight, and this was his best game as a Knick. This was, I mean, he didn't even get to finish it. That's what sucks. We got robbed of what would have been a 30-point night easily for him. Who knows if he maybe gets 40? Who knows with the way that he was balling out tonight? He was all over the damn floor. I loved it. And then Josh Hart, too. The balls that he plays with. It sucks, the turnovers that he has, but he makes up for it with the fact that he had 15 boards on the night, I should say. And the timely buckets, the timely plays. That's just what this team does. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Knick fans. Good week here for the Garden. 4-0. 4-0. Both teams up 2-0 in their respective series. So I'm feeling great right now. But that is going to be it for me. And I'll see you guys in the next one.